Hello everybody, I am back with another video. It is December. I cannot believe it. This year has just flown by, and I feel like the older I get, the faster life is going, and it's starting to really freak me out. This year has just flown by. And I say it every year. Come December, I'm like, oh my god, this year has went so fast. But this one was like really fast. Time is just getting away from us, people. Gotta live it up. Live your life to the fullest. Live every day like it's your last. And we got 3 to 4 inches of snow last night, so my ass has been out shoveling snow, and I'm already worn out for the day. If you want your exercise, shovel some snow. I know not everybody gets the benefit of snow, and I say benefit because I actually like the snow, but it's good exercise, but it'll wear you out. But I'm excited to film this video because I'm using all Drugstore today. The Drugstore makeup, it comes for the high end. You can find much better drugstore products than high-end these days, which is phenomenal. So I have some oldies but goodies here. I have some brand new products. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. First thing I'm going to mention is that my brows are already on. I use the Maybelline Super Slick Brow Gel. Coat that through my brows, and then once it's dry, I go in with the L'Oreal Faux Brow. This is like the double pin. And I use mine in the shade Auburn to match the color of my hair. These two products have been a have been a staple for me when it comes to my brows for a little while now. I think they work great together. They're turning into some OGs, that's for sure. Maybe not OGs, I meant Ride or Die. They're turning into Ride or Die products for me. I also have been talking about the the e.l.f. Thirst Burst Drops as my moisturizer I like to use before makeup. I don't go in with like my heavy duty creams or anything like that before I do my makeup. This is a great hydrating, moisturizing primer. I'm using air quotes because yes, you could use it as a primer, but I think it's great before makeup. So I wanted to mention that this is what I've been using before applying my makeup. As far as primers, I'm going to first start with a primer. This is turning into a huge staple. I always use this when I use primer because I tend to have larger pores. They are better than they used to be, but I still have slightly larger pores. So I like to use a pore filling primer. I like this one. I like the one from e.l.f. too, which is really good. I think it's supposed to be like the, is it Charlotte Tilbury? I don't think it's Charlotte Tilbury, but the putty primer. And I can't think right now, but it's supposed to be like a dupe for the really expensive high-end pore filling primer. Really like that one. But this one is just, I don't know, this one's the one that I've been really going toward. Actually, I think this one, Tatcha. I think it's supposed to be like a Tatcha dupe. So I think they're both supposed to be like a Tatcha dupe, if I remember correctly, but this one works really good. And I usually just obviously put it in the areas where I do have the largest pores, which is right here, basically in my T-zone. I do like to use another primer. I'm that kind of chick sometimes. I don't always do this, but when I do have a very long day ahead of me, I like to use primers instead of just going in with the Thirst Burst Drops. I use the pore filling, and then I like to go in with this grippy serum primer from Maybelline. This is so good. I feel like it's underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. I know a lot of people like to talk about the e.l.f. Grippy Primer. That one's good too. I don't know. I just thoroughly enjoyed this one. And I feel like the combination of these two primers help my makeup stay in place all day. My makeup does not move and it looks really good all day. I have not used this product in a while. This is a L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I was looking for my e.l.f. Halo Glow. I cannot find that anywhere. And the reason I'm using a little hydrating, I don't know, like a glow enhancer is because I will be going in with the new Plump and Go. Oh my gosh, I always say that. I just did a review on this. There were so many times I had to cut out Pump and Go, Plump and Go, Pump and Glow. Like I was just calling it everything but what it's called. The Plump and Glow. did a review on this and the concealer and the bronzer I'm going to use. I had said in that video, I feel like it's not as hydrating as you would think with it being called Plump and Glow. I have to say it slow. So I just wanted to add like a little hydrating little enhancer underneath of it just to help with the hydration aspect, because I like glowy makeup, nothing that looks oily or greasy, but I just figured something like this, like the Lumi Glotion or the e.l.f. Halo Glow, I think this will really help with that aspect of it. Okay, going in with that Maybelline foundation. This one is in the shade 120 to match my self tan. My hands have obviously calmed down since my last video. It looked a little gray, but I'm usually not that dark. I just went heavy-handed. I'm going to spray my face with the CoverGirl Nourishing Milk Prime and Refresh spray. I love this stuff. I actually did a video comparing this to the One Size Powder Melt. Go check that video out too. Very, very similar. It's so good. I feel like a lot of people do not talk about this spray, but I really, really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzing. This is the new Lumi bronzer stick from L'Oreal. This is in the shade 120. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. I highly recommend this bronzer if you're into, you know, like cream stick bronzers. It is phenomenal. It blends out so effortless, so creamy. The shades are awesome. Ugh. All right, for concealer, I'm going to use the new Lifter Concealer from Maybelline. This one is in the shade 20. It is the first neutral. I'm going to use a little more today than I did in my review. Kind of going for a more glam look today. I like to blend out with a brush first. This is the A506 brush from BK Beauty, a great concealer brush. If you're looking for one, highly, highly recommend it. I will link it down below. I'll link as much as I can down below if you guys want to get a hold of anything. But yeah, I love this brush. It is my go-to concealer brush. I do like to go in with a sponge when I'm pretty much almost all the way done blending it out, just to get any you know, additional product off and out from underneath of my eyes. Out from underneath of my eyes. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my powder ready. I'm going to use I think one of the best drugstore powders that is available. The L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powders. They are amazing. This one is in the pink shade. I have been loving the pink powder from Huda Beauty. That has been my go-to powder. But when it comes to drugstore, I really feel like this powder rivals a lot of high-end powder. So if you have not tried any of the Blurfection powders and you're looking for a really, really good drugstore powder, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. And with the pink powders, they aren't so pink to where it's like, oh my god, you know, you look like you have like pink eyeshadow or pink blush underneath of your eyes. It's not like that. It just gives a wonderful brightening effect underneath of the eyes, which I love. All right, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder and just lightly set the rest of my face. If I can find my powder brush. Oh, here it is. I thought that was really cool. You know, throwing it up, catching it. You know, keeping it cool over here. I'm such a dork. I'm just taking this pretty much everywhere. I didn't use that infallible powder. All right, for bronzer, I'm going to use my favorite bronzer, basically almost of all time. because, well, I don't try a lot of bronzers, but this one I've hit pan on, and I don't know, I just think it's great. It's the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. This one's in the shade, what are you? Buttercup. I love this bronzer, baby. I don't need a lot because I use that L'Oreal cream bronzer. I just like to put some more on, and plus it helps to, like, when you layer your makeup and you use creams with powders and whatnot, it really helps your makeup to last longer and stay on all day. So that's one reason I like to do this. You know, a little bit goes a long way, but I just want enough just to really bring out those cheekbones. All right, for blush, I've been digging the NYX Buttermelt blush and getting butter. I use 327, sometimes 328 different blushes. I go back and forth with blushes. I feel like I almost never use the same blush on a daily basis. It literally depends on what's in my makeup drawer, what's easily accessible, if something's in my purse or in my travel bag. Like I have no like 100% favorite blush. It's just like what I'm feeling that day. And I am crazy about blush. I will always put blush on my nose. Hate on me if you want to. I don't give a damn. I love putting blush on my nose, and I love putting blush, I love blushing it up. I just love blush. It's one of my favorite makeup products. For highlight, I'm going to go in, we're using 3 back-to-back NYX products. NYX is good though. I'm going to use, this is broke, so I need to be careful. This is the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter in the shade Butterwork. I can't pronounce anything today. But it's the pink one. When you want to use less blush, this really almost makes you look like you have more blush on. Really brings out your blush. It's a pink highlight, so of course it's going to make you look more pinky, but I still use just as much blush, and I still am that chick that will highlight the nose. I'm going to go ahead and spray with that CoverGirl Nourishing Milk Spray. And then take my fan. I'm dropping everything. Boom. See, when I first started doing this, I was terrible at getting this fan going, but now I am a master of this fan. I'm going to use some eyeshadow today. Actually, they're eyeshadow sticks. I really, really like these. These are the L'Oreal Lay Shadow Stick. I have 2 shades. One is Magnetic Bronze. It's like a brownish, bronzy shade. The other one is called Twinkly Rose, but I really feel like they complement each other and they look really, really pretty on the eyes. I do have my lashes on. I really didn't know how this look was going to go today. And a lot of times I don't wear eyeshadow, but with the shirt and whatever, I was just feeling like wearing some type of eyeshadow. When I have used this before, I have just used my fingers, but I think they work really good with a brush as well. So I'm just going to take this brush. This is just like a fluffy brush, and blend this out. They blend out so easily, and I just want enough color to where like you can tell I have eyeshadow on, but it's not like an overwhelming amount, you know what I mean? Just enough to just be like, oh yeah, that's pretty right there. But look, it's just enough on the eyes without being like over the top. And then I like to take this lighter shade just on the inner part. I don't blend this out as much because I like the dramatic look of it. So I'm just gonna take like a smaller little brush here. Just make sure that the 2 colors are blended, but I like it to be a little heavy on the inner corner. Yes, I love that. I'm gonna take some of the darker shade on my lower lash line, and then take this little brush and just blend it out. What an easy eye look. I'm always trying to not make that stupid eyeshadow look where you're like, you know what I mean? It's such an awful face to make when you're doing your eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It blended out so easily. It's not like crazy dramatic to where it's just like it's too much on the eyes. It just blends out so nice. I'm just dragging some of this in the inner corner. I love the way that this looks. Ooh, a little chunk came off. I love the way that this looks on the inner corner, and I like it to be dramatic. It just gives like a really cool look. It gives off like a wet look. Oh, I love that. Yes, 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 yes. So pretty. I'm going to take like a smidgen of it. Actually, I'm going to take a little brush. That way it's not over the top up here, and just kind of do a little bit on my brow bone. Where's my mascara? I know I brought it. I know I had it. Oh, where are you? Oh, nope, sure didn't. All right, time for some mascara. Oh, the mascara I'm using is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It's always such a long name. This is in the waterproof formula. I love this formula so much. Okay, now for lips. I had so many lip products where I'm like, oh, that'll look good, that'll look good, that'll look good. It's so hard to pick. You guys know I have been loving the CoverGirl lip stains. But I'm not going to use that in today's video. I'm going to try some different stuff here. So, I mean, not try. I've used them before, but for you on camera, you know, you smell what I'm stepping in, okay? All right, you know what I'm trying to say, you know. My back itches. I'm going to go in with the Lifter lip liner from Maybelline. This is in the shade Out of Line. I think this lip liner rivals the Fenty. Am I wrong for saying that? I think it's close. I think they're close dupes, if not a dupe. And then I've never mentioned this on camera. The two are well, I have two different shades here in the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils. Love these. I have Princess Cut and Super Natural. Is it natural or neutral? Super Neutral. You guys see me use this all the time, so I was just trying to like go for something different, and I've never mentioned these on camera before. These are from Kiko Milano. It's their 3D Hydra lip gloss. I have two shades. I have shade 19 and 21. I saw these on TikTok and immediately ran to Amazon and ordered them. I'm putting this in a drugstore video because they are very, very affordable. They're $14 a piece. They have so many shades. I think they just had a huge Black Friday sale, and I don't think all the shades are in stock. Yeah, some of the shades are out of stock, but a lot of them you can get. So anyway, I think the thing is, 21 is a dark shade, which I think I will go for this look. And number 19 is more like a natural-ish type of shade. You don't need a lot of this, but what I love about these, they are so hydrating and so glossy. Oh, I love this shade for fall and winter. So pretty. All right, you guys, so here is the final look. I think the makeup looks really, really pretty. And the fact that this is all drugstore, you can't go wrong. These products are so affordable. And again, I think they rival a lot of high-end products. Have you guys tried these products? Are you going to try some of these products? Let me know. Again, I will link everything I can down below. So check out the description box. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.